Community Center Restoration %.
Hi everyone, it's me, Olenoname. I'm here today to run Stardew Valley Glitched Community Center Restoration for you. I am incredibly excited to be here, and if you are not already hyped from this screen alone, I hope you are ready for a wild ride. Now, I have two commentators here with me today. If they would like to introduce themselves, go ahead.
Hi, I'm blackheartwings. My pronouns are she, her, and I mainly run Stardew Valley Glitchless.
Hello, my name is LaChance, and mine are he, him.
Awesome. So, a couple warnings. Big one is, this run's going to move pretty fast, and it's going to get started really quickly. So I hope you're ready. With that said, Sporadic, what were the results of the donation incentives?
I've been frantically refreshing, but it looks like those things I mentioned before are going to stay the same. For the character gender, we're going to need female, and for the pet, cat is our clear winner.
Awesome. Now, I promise you, chat, I know you cannot see the cat underneath all of this text. I promise you cat is selected. The cat will have a very important spot in the run, and might I add, good choice. All right, commentators, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get this show on the road. Okay, time will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so straight out of the gate, Olenoname is going to be executing a trick called a window size canceling, but we're going to be calling it whisking for short. Basically, what it does, it is allows Olenoname to open up his inventory in the middle of a cutscene, delete tools to make space for a whole bunch of items that have just spawned in his inventory.
Yeah, you know it's a good start to a farming simulator when the absolute first thing he does is get rid of his farming tools.
We don't need those.
So our opening moves are we're gonna blow up our front yard, and we're going to run over to the basket and sell a bunch of star fruit, star drops, one of the two, because they're worth a lot of money. And we're gonna skip the cutscene where they're telling us that we made $100,000. Now we are going to just like completely act like the outside world doesn't exist and sleep for 3 days. And we're gonna walk outside. We're gonna see our dear friend Demetrius. And Demetrius is so kindly going to give us even more items on top of the ones we've already gotten. So we're just gonna skip through all this dialogue because apparently our character is bad at listening. And now we can start playing the game.
So, Olenoname here is eating some what we call fast food by drinking coffee and eating pepper poppers. It speeds up the player's movement speed. And as we go on, Olenoname is just using some explosives that have also spontaneously spawned in his inventory to clear up some space on the way down to Marnie's ranch. This is important.
If this is not normally how you clear your Stardew Valley yard, I highly recommend it. It's very fun.
Who needs tools? This is why we deleted them in the first place. What do you mean the pickaxe is in the inventory? Don't pay attention.
It's my second favorite part of the run because the very first thing that you're doing is running out and just clearing everything with explosives in the most bombastic way as you could.
I got that. Don't think we looked past that one. Your dad jokes do not go unappreciated here. Okay.
Another important reason why...
Yeah, go ahead.
Another important reason why we are using the bombs is so that Olenoname can take a specific amount of damage. This will be important later for we're going to be taking an intentional death and death warping.
Yeah, also we didn't talk about the fact that we just grabbed 999 quality fertilizer out of our mail. You could do that. You could just like make mail have items that you want, and then you can go to the mail when that mail spawns and you can get that item. So that's how we do that. And now I'm just planting all of these seeds, and it's going to take a while, because we need to plant seeds so we can get quality crops later in the run. So in the meantime, we'll just pass it over to Sporadic for some donations.
I'm so excited you passed it over because so many amazing donations are coming in, including this one from RK Waterski 99's mom. Hi, Olenoname. You got this run. Sending love and hugs to you and Kirby. RK Waterski 99, and this is a really cute purple heart. That donation
was that from RK Waterski or RK
$25.
Waterski's mom?
Well, it says RK Waterski 99's mom in the name.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Please
make
continue.
of that what you will. Make of that what you will. All right, I have a $10 donation here from Chikorita, who says, good luck from the SDV Speedrun Discord. Looking forward to seeing some cute names.
Awesome. So now we're in Robin's place, and I'm going to remember to buy the coop.
Yes.
Chat,
Don't
tell
forget
me
to
to buy the coop. I am going to buy the coop. I am not going to throw away this run by not buying the coop. Okay. We have bought the coop. We have now averted a 3-minute time loss that is completely unnecessary, and yet I somehow do constantly. All right, and now we're just gonna blow up Robin's house. It's okay, don't worry. She's impervious to bombs. But like we're gonna blow up, and we're gonna spawn in Harvey's because that's where you spawn. So we death warp to Harvey's. And you may notice there's like a little purple scepter in our inventory now that may or may not cost $1 million. Just remember that it's there. I did a thing. I hope that did not affect anything. Classic Stardew Valley speedrunning. I hope that something that happened isn't actually bad. Okay, so we're gonna drop this here. We have to go inside and grab all the extra tools. Okay. So what we're doing is we've made this chest. We're dumping everything in here. We remembered to build the coop. And we are just going to go to bed, and we are going to wait for the next non-raining Wednesday or Friday. Which is today.
Just your classic death warp into a teleportation rod move of Stardew Valley. Totally normal.
I am raising my left hand so that I do not whisk this cutscene. It is important I don't whisk this cutscene. The upside of that is you get to see my beautiful name in all its glory. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay,
You only get to see that a few times.
I am safe. Yes,
Absolutely
we
here
do
for
only
the
get to
cute
see
kitty
that a few
meows
times.
in this game. Oh my gosh, y'all donated correctly.
Yes, you absolutely donated correctly. I never had a doubt in my mind.
Now, did we properly explain that every time your name is said, your items are filled completely to whatever the code is?
Yeah, we can explain that now. I think that makes sense. So the way we got all those items at the beginning is because the way dialogue works in this game, or the way you get items during dialogue in this game, is there's basically a hidden ID code somewhere in that dialogue. And then when you do that dialogue, the person will give the item to you when they get to that point in the dialogue. So if you name yourself after a bunch of ID codes, that will simply happen. And when you put the game in Chinese, which allows you to go over the character limit when you paste with English text or, with plain text, then you can get upwards of 50 items per name that you have. And then you can have 3 names because you can you can put the name of a name in something. So if I put %favorite, if I put %favorite in my farmer's name, then it will also reference the favorite name. And then if you WSC during a cutscene, it will completely ignore the item injection limit, and it will just give you as many items as you want. Upwards up to like 50-something items. So that's how we get so many items all at the same time.
And something that
it's very absurd.
Something that you've also mentioned in the past is the reason why you're planting those plants is because you can't put in items of a certain grade.
This is very true.
Yes.
Yeah, and so we are just slowly gathering all of the items. We are sleeping until the 19th because that is the first day that all of our crops will be grown. And now that it is the 19th, this is the last day of the run. So I hope you're ready because we have not filled out a single thing in the community center.
Part of the reason why we didn't have a naming incentive for the cat is because the cat is very important for this item injection
Yes,
trick.
right. So the cat's name is Chicken 1. Remember that. The cat's name is Chicken 1. It's very lovingly named Chicken 1. And Chicken 1 so graciously bestowed upon us all of these items. The game tried to spawn a dandelion. That's not a dandelion, that's a daffodil, isn't it? It tried to spawn something in my way. I can't read Chinese. And so I have simply picked it up and moved it. And now we are going to do... You would think we're filling out the bundles. This is the normal part of the game, right? Everything's totally fine. No, we're about to unleash Stardew Valley's wrath for everything else we have done in this game. Because what is happening right now is we are filling out multiple bundles before any of the other bundles have spawned. And the game doesn't know how to handle that. So it's going to trigger all of the bundle spawning cutscenes at the same exact time. And when it spawns them, it will simply continue to spawn them. And what I mean by that is every time you layer one of these cutscenes, it will play the other cutscene again. for as many times as you triggered them. So instead of having 4 cutscenes here like we're supposed to, we actually have 20 cutscenes and we can't see a thing. And now we have to navigate the map. Well, okay, so we can see some things. We can see my character right now. We're going to get to a point where we can't see anything. But for now, while the camera is moving like this, because the game thinks it's in a cutscene, we are simply going to harvest our crops. And Sporadic, please read us some donations to accompany this.
I have all kinds of donations, and I have a question for you. When were the chickens going to show up? Because you gave me a very important job. I don't
Yes. They will show up soon.
Okay. Okay, we won't forget those chickens. All right. Well, I have another $25 donation here from RK Waterski 99's mom that says, my mom wanted to donate too. Smiley face.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Thank you so much for that combined $50 donation. I have another donation here from Zarkate for $10. It says, waving from the SDV Speedrun Discord, sending all the luck for the run. It's amazing to finally see Stardew make it to GDQ. You got this. Less than 3.
All right, now I need silence so I can pull this trick off. That's the first loading screen. Okay. Okay, we made it inside the community center. Okay, we're gonna wait for this cutscene. Okay. I may or may not have gotten lost. We're about to find out. I'm gonna eat this food. We're gonna find out if I got lost. I have to swap off the food. That's correct. Okay. So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna try and reorient ourselves. It's okay. We've already made up a lot of time by simply making it to the community center. It's okay if we don't make it to any of the bundles themselves. You see me constantly WSCing here, or whisking. Oh my god, I did it. Okay. Well, we have to do it one more time. Please. Okay, we're through the cutscenes anyways now. So, yes, the idea behind that is we were trying to navigate here. We got lost somewhere around here because every time the game starts a new cutscene, it will wrest control from you, and you have to take it back. And what I mean by that is when it starts a new cutscene, it will relock your controls, and when it does that, it will lock your movement. And so that's a very scary thing, and what happened is it locked my movement while I was moving in a certain direction, and it made me move too far in that direction. And so I corrected by going to the bundle that I was trying to go to second. And you saw me make it 2 times, but it's very difficult to hit the menu and also keep it open because of how everything is working. So, we have made it to the point with the chickens.
Yes.
Yes, so we are now on to chicken number 2.
My special job.
And we are going to, because chicken number 1 was our cat, that was a mistake. Okay, that's okay. It is okay that that was a mistake. That was also a mistake. We are recovering. I accidentally respawned all of the cat items, which is very funny, because that is exactly what my friend said I was going to end up doing live. Now,
Oh no!
if I could click in proper order, that should be... Yeah, that's pretty solid. Okay, so now that we're out of room, we have to throw out the rest of these. That is a very rare mistake, and that is okay.
So your friend is a psychic. Confirmed.
Apparently. Well, I think he made a lot of guesses in order to not miss any of them, if that makes sense.
Don't forget the return scepter.
Thank you. That's very, very astute of you. I would have been in a lot of trouble again.
No, I got you. No worries.
Yes. All right, we fixed all of the problems, chat. We are moving on. I think what happened there is I went to copy the second chicken's name, and I simply either did not hit control hard enough, or I did not hit the C key. And so instead I ended up pasting.
Okay, so is it time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it time for the special chicken name?
No. We could do it now if you want.
No,
though.
okay. All right. Okay. Well, no, it's up to you.
All right, we're gonna do the second chicken first.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No. Something is happening with my Control C skills. Because I did it again, except this time I had a chicken named that, so I couldn't do it. I hope you'll bear with me. I recently switched what I was doing the thing on. I teleported to the wrong place. That's okay. It doesn't impact anything. We teleport to the mountains, and now we start moving back towards the community center with all of these items. This time we don't have to do it blind.
Thank God.
Imagine that.
We can actually see this time.
Yeah.
We truly love to see it.
Yeah. I did make it. I'm thoroughly impressed. That trick is 2 days old. I made it all the way to the community center. You can see the little cutscene finishing over there. So we want to navigate to the fish bundle first. What is this called actually? Like fish tank?
This is the fish tank
Yes.
bundle, yes.
Okay, cool. And we're just gonna fill out everything because we have every single fish that we need to fill this all out. And then we are going to navigate to fill out the rest of the pantry. And then we are going to teleport back. And then
Nice, T-pose.
we will, yeah, we will buy an extra, very special chicken.
It's so cool that there's a new strat that was, basically came to light this week.
Yeah. Okay, so I grabbed an extra coffee because I know this coffee is about to run out because of the shenanigans with accidentally spawning extra items. But we are going to move over to Marnie's, and we are going to re-drink this because we've officially done our coffee. We don't need any more coffee for the rest of the run. We're almost done. But before we continue with the run, I'm going to do a very important thing. Chat, did you know that if you have an Amazon account or Prime Gaming, you can subscribe for free to Games Done Quick right now, and all of the proceeds will go to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Isn't that wild? Like, if you right now, you could do it. You could just take your Prime Gaming, your free Prime Gaming sub, and you could click the button, and you will be donating $5 to the Prevent Cancer Foundation for free.
I just do want to interject and say all revenue after taxes that GDQ earns from subscriptions and bits for the month of January will be donated to PCF.
Thank you for the clarification. All right, so now we have all of the remaining items. We're going to walk down to the community center, and we are going to start putting them into their respective bundles.
And this is the
that
last
will just
time,
be
right?
the end of the run. Yeah, this will be the end of the run. We did have to. We bought 2 extra chickens, but that shouldn't affect the economy at all. And so we should have no problem filling out the vault in 2 seconds.
Those star drops go for a good amount of money. So
Yeah,
I'm pretty
decent
sure
amount.
we will be
Can
fine.
you still sell star drops? Do you know? Because I know they're like more of an interactable thing now than an item in more recent patches.
I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember. I would have to look into
By the way, Olenoname, those Prime subs are flying.
Oh, I know. I've seen what happens when other people do that.
As they should be.
Yeah.
I, for one, am a Prime gamer myself.
All right, awesome. So, time will be after the end of this next cutscene. As long as it triggers. If it doesn't trigger, it will be 19 seconds after the end of this cutscene. Sometimes it doesn't trigger. Stardew Valley's very unhappy with me. It triggered.
I love this ending cutscene so much. The Junimos are still walking around with their packages.
Yeah. And time. There.
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, that was it was an absolute blast to run this for you guys. You'll notice the community center isn't actually fixed. For some reason, if you WSC the cutscenes when you exit these, you can simply re-trigger the cutscene. I figured you'd enjoy that little fun fact. They don't know what happened, and so they simply just like don't complete the community center, and you can just re-trigger everything. Very funny. I had an absolute blast running this for you guys. Do we know what the final time was? Okay, thank you. So what this means is this is goodbye. I've been Olenoname. Thank you very much. If you would like to see more Stardew Valley speedruns, you can go follow me on Twitch, and you can follow my YouTube as well. The Twitch is Olenoname1. The YouTube should just be Olenoname. If you would instead, if you are a fan of LaChance's smooth, silky voice, and you would rather hear us cast League of Legends, you should go follow us at Low Budget LCS instead. Now, if you two would like to say your goodbyes, please.
Oh, right. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. I'm blackheartwings. You can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/blackheartwings. I also stream Stardew Valley. I'm learning a new category and it's very exciting. And yeah.
And my name's LaChance, and Olenoname already plugged the thing that I was going to say, so I'll say it again. Twitch.tv/lowbudgetlcs, where we cast League of Legends.
Awesome. Thank you so much. It was an absolute blast. I hope you loved this run. Have a great morning, night, whatever it is for you. Have it.
All right, thank you so much, Old No Name, for that amazing speedrun of Stardew Valley. It just went so fast. I have some people here who are very excited about Stardew Valley and sent in some donations to talk about it, including Mr. Ugly 1000, who sent in $25, says Stardew Valley speedrun, excited. Fast community center completion, super excited. Possible world record, extremely excited. Blind segments, I can only handle so much excitement. Donating to fight cancer is just the cherry on top. Now, chat, if you are just as hype about Stardew Valley as I am, you might want to head on over to our prize page and check out just how many amazing prizes we have available that are Stardew Valley prizes, including a Stardew Valley guidebook that you can be entered for a chance to win for a $15 minimum donation, a Stardew Valley Krobus plush for a $10 minimum donation, a Stardew Valley night market poster for a $10 minimum donation, and a bunch of adorable Stardew Valley pearlers. You really should head on over to gamesdonequick.com and click on prizes and get a look at these because there are so many available for just a $25 minimum donation. Finally, we also have a Stardew Valley title screen print for only a $5 minimum donation. So please do get those donations in. And while you're getting them in, don't forget about our incentives. We still need to unlock that Wave Break Go to a Weezer concert incentive. We are looking for $5,000 and sitting at $1,699. I want to go to a Weezer concert. Please donate. Also, do remember that it all goes to a wonderful, wonderful cause, the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Yeah. Fangamer is an amazing video game merchandise company where I have spent a whole lot of money and will be spending a whole lot more. They ship worldwide and have branches in Japan and Europe. Sales of their special GDQ merch benefit the Prevent Cancer Foundation. You can check that out at fangamer.com/GDQ. All right. Well, I am being told that we have an interview coming right up with Feasel and the Breakfast Runners.
Hey, I'm Feasel, and I am joined by PootLoops, the runner of I Am Bread, and by Konasumi, the runner of Oatmeal, here to give us a balanced breakfast of information about these two upcoming games. Thank you very much for dining with me today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us, Feasel.
All right, so the first question goes to Konasumi. True or false? One of the best aspects of Oatmeal is the silliness factor. What do you think?
Absolutely true.
All right, correct.
Oatmeal is one of the most silly games I've ever played, and I've played a lot of silly games here at GDQ. Oatmeal is a game with such a simple objective. Eat as much oatmeal as possible within the time limit while going through 8 unique worlds. And on top of all that, there are these giant purple cubes, bowling balls, and lasers that try to stop me along the way. And the physics can be rather unpredictable at times, making for some really funny instances of oatmeal flying out of the bowl as I deliver the spoon to my mouth.
We've all had those times. We've all had that happen to us, I'm
Yeah.
sure. All right, so follow-up question. What is the serious factor in this game? So what makes this actually a challenging speedrun?
Yeah, so the challenge in oatmeal definitely comes from working around the physics. Sometimes when I go to scoop up the oatmeal, there will be bits of oatmeal flying off of the spoon as I deliver it to my mouth. And there's not really much that I can do about this besides making sure that my mouse movements are as smooth as possible the entire time. The physics come into play again in World 8, which is a zero gravity world set in outer space. And I will be attempting a strat in that world that requires me to knock the bowl with my spoon towards the camera, resulting in the oatmeal flying towards me and allowing me to complete the stage with 2 to 3 stars in only a couple seconds. However,
Wow.
this can be rather inconsistent at times because the bowl needs to react to me hitting it with the spoon in a certain way for the oatmeal to glide towards the camera properly. It's a really cool trick.
All right, well, we're looking forward to seeing that. And I had that exact same thing happen to me this morning. All right, quick question for you. You mentioned some of the worlds of the game. Do you have a favorite world in this game?
I would have to say the bowling alley world. The bowl of oatmeal is set in the middle of a bowling alley lane, and while I eat the oatmeal, there's going to be these bowling balls that roll down the lane and attempt to knock the bowl out of frame, which I think is really fun to work with.
All right, well, we'll look forward to that. So the next question on our menu is for PootLoops. While bread may be easy to enjoy, the game I Am Bread is not so easy to speedrun, is it? Would you say that's the case?
So this was actually the first game I decided to speedrun, but since then I've done quite a few other games. I speedrun mostly unintuitive control games, and I have to say for I Am Bread in particular, game is a lot harder to speedrun than it looks. Before really mastering that infamous flying bread glitch, you really should get intimately familiar with just the regular controls, because no matter how much you practice those strats, there's just too many inputs to do each level the same way. Your camera movement actually affects your normal movement as well, especially when it comes to setting up those flying bread glitches. For these reasons, every speedrun is extremely different and involves a little bit of freestyle, but it feels extremely rewarding once you learn how to recover from those bad situations.
Oh, yeah, I bet it is. And I bet it's delicious too. But why don't you tell me what has the world record progression for this been like? What's been like going for the world record in this lately?
Oh, this toast is extremely burnt.
Uh-oh.
Also, we actually had it's very burnt, but that's just the way I like it. We had a back and forth between me and another speedrunner named Yano for many, many, many years. And Yano was always a couple steps ahead. But as of 2020, February something or other, I got the world record by 3 seconds, and we've still been trying to beat that world record for quite some time. The run is extremely optimized. We have about 28 seconds left of time saves without any new strats that come out, and frankly, most of the levels don't really have much room for new strategy.
Right, yeah, 3 seconds, that's not very much.
28
So,
seconds,
yeah.
20 seconds.
Oh, sorry, 28
Yeah,
28
yeah.
seconds. Yeah, okay. Can you tell me how this run that we're going to see today is going to be different from the one we saw a few years ago in SGQ?
Sure thing. So the one you saw a few years ago, there was a lot of just attempted strats, and if you didn't get it, we would reset. And that's what I meant by getting really intimately familiar with the controls and being able to kind of brute force your way through a level when things don't go your way. So there's going to be a lot more of that. And then also we have a nice new glitch. I think we call it the bread spin. So look forward to that in the garden level, which is the notorious run ender. And that's the one I'm the most excited for. There's a little bit of small routing differences, but for the most part, you're going to see a lot of similarity.
All right, well, you heard it here, everybody. Check out both of these runs coming up soon. And join me next time where I interview pancakes and waffles. See you around, everybody. Enjoy the next speed run.
All right, what is up? AGDQ 2022 online. I am your host, SporadicErratic, and we just need to do a quick stream reset. It's something that's required. The stream is gonna go down for just a little while. All you hoopy fruits, grab your towels and don't panic. All right, everybody, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little break. Maybe you took a little bit of time to stand up, stretch, get yourself something to drink. It's so important to stay hydrated. I hope you've had something to drink recently. Your favorite beverage of choice. I have all kinds of beautiful donations coming in from you lovely people, including this one from Scotch Mafia, who sent in $50 and said, just passed my exam and got a raise at work, and couldn't think of a better way to spread the joy than to give to GDQ during one of my favorite games. Thank you to all of the runners and volunteers who make this amazing event possible. Thank you, Scotch Mafia. I have another $50 donation here from Morayo, who says, thank you guys for hosting this event, and thanks to all the runners, and especially to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Love you all, and keep it up, guys. Less than 3. Oh, I am so excited.